prediction on the Senate. GOP will take it by at least 53 seats.
Wrong. What a fraud. Who listens to this puppet? Oh no, it looks like the red wave is gone. No. There is a red wave. It didn't happen in time to counter the mail-in votes. Let me show you what's going on with the Senate. I'll make a new prediction because, you got to correct yourself when you get it this far wrong. We're at Real Clear Politics. This shows the current election map at 44 seats with Republicans at 48. The real key are these toss-up seats. But first, we got to address Uncle Fester in the room. What happened with Fetterman? The Democrats rightly hid him. He would not debate. If they could hide him, and that's why they pushed the debate back as far as they could, as close to election day as they can, so that the votes would not harm him. Smart move, Democrats. This is a graph showing how mail-in ballots are going through the roof since COVID, trying to protect their ability for media to run the debate instead of debates running the debate. They want big media to tell you what you think for as long as possible, before some pesky debate between two candidates comes along. See, Biden's unpopularity really didn't start kicking in until October. If we had day-in elections, the red wave would make an overwhelming Republican win. Almost all of the incumbents won from both parties, both Democrat and Republican. Now, Trump is an outlier, so he had a hard job to do. He had to pick a bunch of outliers to take on a bunch of incumbents. But remember, big media ran the debate for most of the time, and that's all run by one party. As Elon Musk said, 98% of Twitter employees gave to Democrat candidates. That means all of big tech, big media, the big networks, your university, and culture and Hollywood get to run the debate for most of our election. Here's Walker versus Warnock in Georgia. As you can see by the red line, the red line is really picking up now at the end. If all elections were run on that date, Walker would have smashed Warnock, and Georgia would be safely in the Republican category. He would have gotten 51%, which is what it takes for someone to not get exposed to the runoff in December. Right now, there's going to be a runoff between Warnock and if my theory holds, Herschel Walker is going to win that runoff. I'll explain why. Here's Blake Masters versus Kelly in Arizona, where he lost, even though Masters right now is polling enough above Kelly to beat him. But that's today. That's not where it was back when the early ballots came in. And then here's Pennsylvania with Oz versus Fetterman. On the left is the blue showing Fetterman's domination early on, and then a switch happened as people were more exposed to Fetterman, who's incapable of leading anybody. If the election was held today, cardboard bland oatmeal Dr. Oz would have won easily. So the red wave is there. It just doesn't really count because the red wave is where we're at today, not a month ago. So here's my new prediction. We're clearly going to get Lexalt, which puts us at 49 seats. Remember, we have to get to 51. So here's 49 with Lexalt in Nevada, which we called correctly. Here's Lee Johnson in Wisconsin, which we called correctly. He's going to be number 50. That ties them up, leaving Herschel Walker versus Warnock. And they'll be in a runoff, and he'll be number 51. If my theory holds, and the red wave is real, and it's today, and there's no early voting, then Walker wins. That's my theory. But also we have DeSantis, who had such overwhelming victory in Florida that I believe he takes leadership of the party and the MAGA movement from Trump. Trump's first job was to do well in 2022, and his picks didn't do as well as promised. And really, Dr. Oz is an unforced error because no Republican is excited about fighting for Dr. Oz. They were always just fighting against Fetterman, and it's very hard to win with a negative message. We'll keep you up on the election as we go along. I just want to give you guys a quick update. This has been Ed in Exile. Thanks for watching.